Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Capricorn today in all placements, and it's timeless in general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. I'm going to start with the Enchanted Map Oracle and get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with some other decks. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and helping my channel to grow. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, diving in. We've got Balancing Act in reverse. Somebody got this. I'm not going to remember who, but yeah, number 11. Relatively recently. Wizard of Awareness, number 3. And Flying in reverse, number 20. Okay, so this is interesting because whoever I got Balancing Act for in reverse, I believe, if I remember correctly, the two cards were the same number. This one breaks down to a 2, and this is also a 2. So there could be some kind of situation where you feel out of balance, out of balance, out of balance. Oh, Happy Bubble is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. You could be feeling out of balance in relation to a connection with somebody. 2s can be about partnership, but 2s are also about balance. I'm gonna read the book here. But it seems like you're gaining this awareness about where you have felt imbalanced. And you're realizing that before you can fully move forward with something or with someone, you need to kind of do some kind of work. Get rebalanced, I guess. Grab my glasses. 11. Okay, so this is a time when it's important to address the areas of your life where there is discord. Are you fixated on getting your own way? Are you obsessed with one thing and neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Taking your own inventory is a necessary step toward rebalancing your life, and it's the only way to reach an equitable solution. Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will come much more easily. If there is to be fairness, it must come from you. And yeah, so fixated on something that you're trying to what is it? You're trying to get your own way, ultimately, like get some kind of control over a situation that may be out of your control. Or you're so fixated on something that you're forgetting other things. And with the Wizard of Awareness smack in the middle, it's like you're being made aware of this. Let me just read what it says. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So there's definitely both. Yeah, with both of these, it's like it's about letting go. It's about going with the flow, releasing um, expectation or the need for a specific outcome, and just letting things unfold naturally. Because with the flying card, I'm going to read this again, but it's about needing to be grounded right now. You can't fly yet because you need to work things out first. When you see the flying card reversed, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded, and for now you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So you may be obsessing over something. Um, that yeah, and it's kind of it's almost consuming. It's all consuming. And you're having a hard time focusing on other matters that are important. Um, but you're aware of this, or you're working with the knowledge, some amount of understanding of this, which is really good. Hey, Rebecca is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So, what am I doing? Let me go with the Mystic Mondays tarot. I'm curious what's on your mind. What are you thinking about? What are you obsessing about? What are you trying to control? What's throwing you out of balance? We've got the Princess. Oh, dang it. Hang on. Things are falling. I gotta make more room. Princess of Cups. Yikes. Princess is the page. The High Priestess. For me as a reader, that is all water signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the Princess of Cups is also water signs. Three of Pentacles. You want to collaborate with someone. Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork. It's being on the same page. It's doing something, working on a project together. It typically involves other people. Could be somebody with water in their chart. There's something mysterious here. Is either you this could be you wanting some kind of like kind of taking the initial steps, kind of putting your toes in the water, wanting to move in a new direction, and possibly wanting to communicate a desire for a new beginning, or maybe you want to apologize to somebody for some reason. Page of Cups, Princess of Cups can sometimes be an apology. With the high priestess, you could be wanting to move towards someone who is maybe they're very spiritually minded, or maybe you're wanting to, maybe there's a struggle within you where you're wanting to communicate this desire to collaborate with somebody, but you also feel like a part of you feels like you need to stay silent. Maybe you don't feel like you're at their level, or you feel like if you came to them right now with some idea that it's not fully fleshed out yet, it's really just in that beginning phase, and you feel like you might want to hold something back, a truth, hold back a, because the high priestess is very silent. Yeah. Um and the wizard of awareness. These two energies are very similar. There's this contemplative energy here. So you're really considering, I feel like you may be embodying this high priestess, because you're just like, I want to try something new. It's something that's heartfelt, that you feel emotional about, or you feel emotional about this person. This can also be, the person that you're thinking about, where you're like, maybe they're younger than you, or they have kind of a youthful energy about them, and you're contemplating how to get on the same page with them. Okay, so let's keep going. And Linda is here too. Hello. Happy Friday and Friday to you as well. Ooh, and I just happened to see the Princess of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I always forget to look, but this is, again, the Princess is the page. This is a really, again, it's a new beginning. It's feeling very passionate and excited for a new adventure. So, yeah, going with the light seers. What's going on in this situation? Seven of Wands. Four of Wands. Wow, and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. What is this? Why is the Seven of Wands here? What is this? The Hierophant. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Okay. Well, it's possible that this person you're dealing with, I guess I can read this in a couple of ways. So this person you're dealing with, see how she's in her own world. She's in her little bubble. And she's looking away from you know the potential. This all speaks of like union, marriage, long-term um happiness and prosperity together as a unit. And there's somebody here who is, I don't know, maybe that high priestess is this other person, but it could be you as well, where there's this energy of looking away from the potential, um an amazing potential in this connection, because of it could be where you or this person is s- kind of looking more within, doing some kind of going on some kind of inner journey. This feels very much like focusing on the self, and it could be the kind of thing where somebody is trying to they want to ascend, and I mean, this I love this so much. Look at that face. That guy's so excited. He's so excited at the prospect of what's to come. And there's this like understanding or desire of in in order to ascend that staircase, there's a need to oh, this is interesting. So, look at this. So, he's down here at the bottom, right? And he's super excited about all this light and this mandala and everything, but he's not doing anything because he realizes that in order to get to ascend that staircase, he's got to go within. That same light is here. He, she, gender doesn't matter in tarot. Um, and so there's this somebody is maybe developing a meditation practice, taking time to contemplate, go within, creating this kind of defensive bubble because of feeling like they can't get to the next level. They can't get to the top until they do this inner work. And so this is kind of falling by the wayside at the moment, possibly. Because she's turned away from that. But the potential here is really incredible too. So I don't get the sense that this is somebody's completely ignoring it. It's more just like somebody is kind of in the for now I need to focus on me kind of energy. Well, this is interesting too. Okay, so you or this person could have a lot of, we have all of the wands kind of poking at her pillow, and then this one is actually up poking at her bubble. So like mostly she's unconcerned about what's going on down here. She's like, I'm happy on my little cushion, and but this one is trying to get in. This somebody's trying to get in, trying to get inside somebody's bubble. Happy bubble. um because of a desire for a long-term connection with family and all the things, prosperity, all the things. Okay, so let me go with the tarot of mystical moments. Definitely protect the bubble. Okay, so wait, what am I asking? Oh, what's here? Let me do one more shuffle. What's hidden? What's hidden that you don't see, either on this person's side, or within your own subconscious? Queen of Cups. See, we have water again. You might have water in your chart, or this person does. The Chariot. Cancerian energy. Wow. There's a lot of water here. There's a lot of emotion. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. Okay. So once again, I don't know who's who here. Um, you two could be mirroring one another. There's healing. There's healing because of some feel things that have gone down in the past having dealt with things that were difficult and left you and or this person bruised, battle worn, scarred, not fully healed. She's got all these stitches. Stitches from the thorns. It's so interesting, this image, because it's a very thorny rose bush, and then the branches are actually poking through the rose. So it's like, you know, having been really torn up by something that was once thought to be beautiful. But the beautiful thing about this card is there's determination to move forward because of this healing, knowing that the wounds will heal with time. And this this chariot right in the center, I mean, it's like it's a card of victory. It's a card of pulling yourself up off the ground even when you've been beaten down, and continuing to move forward. And that's why there's victory, because there's this determination here. But that could be why there's this reluctance to move forward here, with all of this going on, right? Because somebody here is focusing on healing that their core, their inner core, the wound, that deepest wound. It could be something from childhood. I mean, that's where we get a lot of our wounds anyway, or where we learn our patterns, where we then create situations and lessons to learn from. So there's this sense of learning compassion, of delving into, by going within. It's tapping in to one's intuition, whether this is you or this person. Again, maybe it's both. These two characters are highly intuitive. Water signs in general tend to be, sometimes verging on psychic. Like it's a very, it's just, you know what you know. You feel it because you feel it. Your feelings are very in tune with your intuition. And your intuition is your direct line to the universe, to your higher power, whatever you subscribe to. So there's this something here. Somebody is taking the time to heal, and then taking what they've learned, taking those lessons and moving forward very quickly. There's a lot of quick movement here. Um, there's a drive, a determination, which is beautiful, and it's all being, um, what's the word? Like, it's happening because of some kind of, it's like, it's an emotional, um, boost. Can't think of the right word. Where that's where this is all originating, is the emotions, the inner self is being healed. So, potential outcome, I'm going to use, here, let me use my tarot of transcendence. Thanks for joining, Rebecca. um yeah, yeah, those of us with water in our chart, we know. Okay, potential outcome here. Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles again. Hmm. And the Emperor. Aries energy. Lots of water and fire in this reading. And the Three of Wands. I feel like this is you two getting on the same page. I mean, that is what you were thinking. This is the reality of it. This is it being manifested because of stepping into your power, because of taking control of the situation. There's a globe here. Typically that speaks to me. It could be like world travel, it could be relocating somewhere else. There's this new understanding about who you are in relation to this person and vice versa. I keep getting this sense that there's this mirroring. And look at this. This Three of Wands is so awesome because it's like jumping for joy, knowing that it's like it's like you two deciding to move closer or somebody's moving closer to somebody else, and it's like, yes, yes, this is happening, this is working out. Like, I'm leaving these wands behind and moving towards this one because it makes me think of this, where this one wand is poking at her bubble and finally gets through the bubble, and it's like coming out of this meditative state and being like, what? Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna leap towards that because the healing has been done. um and so, yeah, like, no matter what, because the Three of Wands is, it's movement. It's taking inspired action, and also having patience, knowing that something good is coming in. Your ships are coming in. Like, feeling pretty decisive about it and jumping over the chasm I'm getting. Hmm. It's interesting too the way this is drawn. It's like it looks like an outdoor outdoor place where you might get married and kind of there's something here about bridging the gap, um, because of finally getting into balance. Yeah. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's something else. Let me get a animal oracle or two. Redbeard made it. Yay! So glad you joined us. All right. Cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Believe in miracles because they exist. They happen all the time. So much more often than we even realize. We just have to look for them. Pay attention. They are endless. And cows, they're so sweet, and most of the time they're just kind of gentle doing their things. In this particular one, there's just this feeling of like being really grounded, really settled, just happy, out to pasture kind of energy. Yeah, and the miracles are endless. And that's number 15. And then we have dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. There's loyalty here. The miracle, there's something that seems miraculous. There's a loyalty between you as you come together and choose to start collaborating in whatever way that looks like. Now, I've been talking about marriage. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be any kind of merger, friend, family member, business partner, anything like that. There's celebration and joy and a willingness to be loyal to one another. And then we have fox spirit. Think on your feet. And this fox spirit feels very, it's with the colors, it feels very fiery. And like, there's thinking on your feet. Same kind of energy here. And there's somehow you two are helping each other. You're propelling each other forward through this collaboration, through thinking about things as you go and also feeling your way into it. And the miracles will just be piling on. It'll be amazing because then you start to see, oh, that's so funny. Okay, this is hilarious. So apparently, one of my cats got to this card, and it happens to be Mouse Spirit, which is tend to the small things. Think on your feet and tend to the small things. The details matter here. And it's the details. It's in the details where you will see the miracles the most, or um, they'll be most apparent. Anyway, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.